Namaste and good morning from Canada. I'm Hariyar Guragai. Thank you, Neposta, for this opportunity. This presentation is based on my experience and ideas on improving food safety in Nepal. Today, I will be sharing some suggestions on how Nepal can build food safety system using a risk-based approach with import control as a key part. I will also explain the importance of import controls in food safety. This presentation is not based on any research in a lab or any institution. The views presented are based on my personal experience and do not represent any affiliated organizations. I would like to introduce myself. I'm a food science graduate and I would like to say I'm jack of all and master of none. I have worked in food manufacturing for 7 years including production, QA, QC and R&D. I have also involved in sales and marketing for over 10 years. For the past 5 years, I have been working with Canadian Food Inspection Agency CFIA in the public service. Apart from this job, I have worked as a radio jockey and produce radio programs, published over 100 articles. I'm still making awareness video as my hobby on social media. I have experience as a quality and food safety auditor and practitioner. I have also spent some time in academia. Throughout my life, I have volunteered thousands of hours in different organizations. With Nepal, I had been working continuously in multiple roles, including Purvanchal Chapter Executive Committee in 2003, and Central Committee member, and then Treasurer and General Secretary in 2025. This is all about me. Well, I was told to finish this presentation in 10 minutes, so I'm moving my slides quickly. If you have any question, please let me know at the end or we can discuss more in other events. I would like to start my presentation with a slogan, food is food when it is safe. Right? Food safety is a long-term effort that requires national commitment. Professionals must stress that food is only food if it is safe. Given limited resources, Nepal should adopt a decentralized inspection system with local, provincial, and federal governments sharing responsibilities based on risk. We all know research in food safety is expensive and requires skill expertise, but progress is limited by poor coordination. Better coordination between government, academia, and industry, such as engaging students in applied research and engaging industries to share food safety data without any fear, is essential to share resources and strengthen food safety outcomes. Risk-based inspection. Set clear priorities, for example, food for vulnerable groups like infant food and hospital meals. Likewise, high perishable food such as meat and milk. Define how often to inspect and how to monitor. Keep enforcement clear and transparent. I like the model used in Canada. Producer or manufacturer association help manage food safety among their members. For example, dairy, poultry, bottled water association can provide training, conduct audits, and fix the food safety issues. They can act as the first line of defense before government oversights. Another approach is combining seed, feed, fertilizer, animal, and plant health under one governance because all these components are a part of food ultimately. Food operators need both enforcement and education. So we can split these two activities into two government level. Like different level of government can play different roles. For example, municipal or provincial government can be supportive to the food processors. They can educate, they can train and educate small and local producers, register all handlers, conduct risk assessment and support food safety program enhancement, help with corrective actions, charge money from them if needed. And other side, federal government can be engaged on supporting large food business, manage import and export control, handle all the enforcement activities, respond to outbreaks, and lead policy and research. I would like to briefly talk about import control because about 18% of total imports are food according to World Bank. Edible oils are heavily imported, fruits and vegetables are imported seasonally, processed foods are largely imported, industrial raw material are also mostly imported. So it is not just domestic production we need to monitor. Imported foods must also be checked on time to prevent Nepal from being dumping ground for unsafe foods. While talking import control starts from proper registration, review import application based on the product risk, inspect importers, for example, their supplier approval process, level verification, traceability system, etc. Inspect foreign food manufacturer as well. Nepal has not yet fully started auditing them. We can begin to inspect foreign establishment. We can start with virtual inspection and focus on high risk product first. Recognition of foreign food safety systems should be based on testing results, compliance history, inspections, and embassy inputs. Clear criteria are needed to define approved countries and eligible establishment, product-specific requirement, and mandatory documentation such as veterinary certificate for meat products, confirming free from animal diseases or specific risk materials, like an example. First, national risk assessment is needed. Define high-risk product based on perishability of food, history of non-compliances, global food safety issues, information from our diplomatic offices in different countries. Inspection of imported products should be in a planned way. An inspection plan can be based on risk associated with the product in question, food safety system in the country of origin, or the country of processing. Inspectors shall review the imported food products, country of registration, their label verification and mandatory information, certificate of analysis from the accredited laboratories, third-party food safety results, product specification, etc. Enforcement decisions should be scientific. It can be based on their intention, severity of the hazard, and the history of non-compliances. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any question, we can discuss in question answer hours.